Tricia from Tribe to Village. This is our tribe, our village, our family. And today we're with Davina Brown. Hi, Davina. And Muniba Ahmed. Hi, Muniba. And today we will be talking about what to pack in your hospital bag for giving birth. Davina is a mother of one, soon to be a mother of two, because she's due in a couple of weeks. Congrats, Davina.
Thank you.
And there's a bit of an age gap between Davina's children. So we're just gonna, refresh her memory about what to pack in the hospital bag. So Davina, what you got, girl? What you got in that bag so far?
Please show us.
It's the hospital bag, and I don't remember much because Miles is so big, but they say I don't need this. You guys could let me know if I need this or not, but I got honey pot pads. And then I'm like, yeah, I got these. So I don't know. I'm not sure if I need to take these or not.
Honey pot pads. Can you tell for the people in the back, what are honey pot pads?
I know. I know that they're like, it says that it's plant-derived feminine care. So I know that they are like really healthy. And I know that it's Black owned and like, they're selling off the shelves. That's what I do know. So, and then this one has mint, lavender, and aloe in it. So I was like, oh, this would be kind of soothing, but maybe.
So, funny thing, right? And I don't know. I love that it's sustainable Black owned product. Love that. The only thing I would be careful is if you're sensitive, down there to any type of fragrance or scent, that might give you a whole nother problem, like yeast infection or who knows. But that's if depending on you personally.
Okay.
Like me, I can't have anything that's scented or anything else because it's like added irritant. So did you try them before?
No, and it's gonna be a sensitive area afterwards. So maybe I'll wait.
What I remember, the hospital did have everything and it was very helpful. But one of the things that you can never know is even with hospitals, sometimes they run out of stock. And that actually happened with me. They had the regular pads and somebody had told me, oh, you know what, if you don't take your own supplies, make sure you at least, like have a few items like the witch hazel or endless foam that you can apply on top of the pads. And that alone can be helpful. And thankfully, I had it with me because the hospital didn't have that at all. Wow. And the nurse, I remember the nurse was just like, oh, here's a pad. And I was like, oh, do you happen to have like the witch hazel wipes or something that I can apply on top? And they were like, no, you'll be fine.
I thought that's like care, like bare minimum.
Yeah, I was like, I guess you could theoretically be all right at bare minimum, but that was my first experience. I didn't know any better, so I was fine. And then, but definitely having a few of those items really helps you.
Yeah. So the witch hazel you guys really recommend because like I guess I gave birth so long ago. I was in the trenches, y'all. Like I didn't have any of that stuff.
Yeah, and
I thought that stuff was great. The witch hazel, I had the foam, the mousse, and the wipes. I thought that was really helpful.
You had the mousse too?
It's like a foam. That's like a foam that you just like apply, and then there are wipes. So if you can use either or.
Yeah, Davina, I have some wipes I still have, so I could slide them your way before.
All right. Because I'm like foam. Writing down now, taking notes. Foam witch hazel. Somebody gave this to me. I think my cousin gave it to me, but it's just like baby announcement. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute.
Like, what do you write the name on it?
Yeah, it says name, date, and weight. So I guess you guys will be getting photos.
Oh, you know what? That's a great idea. I mean, like, again, depending on the hospital, sometimes they even provide you with services of like a baby photo shoot and some, like pictures if you would like to take. They'll be depending on the hospital.
Don't forget the baby's outfit that you
want. Oh, yes. So I don't know. My OBGYN said this baby is going to be bigger. than Miles. So I walked with one outfit. I walked with two outfits just in case I couldn't fit into the first one.
That's a good
And I had to hear it in a
idea.
Ziploc bag and a little bow, I guess. I don't
Um,
know. Oh, by the way, I'm having a girl, so this is all new for me. So all the cute little accessories I didn't get to do with Miles, I'm very excited to do with this baby.
can't wait to see it. Girls are like
Aw.
the best to dress up.
Oh, I have this in my diaper bag. I heard that this was the crack cocaine of giving birth. So
What is it?
it's dermoplast.
Mhm.
And
Mm.
you apparently like it numbs you out. You spray before you like wipe and stuff.
Yes, you need that. Now, the hospital, so all of this stuff that you're putting in your bag, like just in case, ask the hospital if they have it, you know?
Okay.
'Cause you're definitely gonna need that even for when you get home for postpartum. And you don't want to use up your supply if the hospital has, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, that definitely is a game changer. Is a game changer. And don't forget, I'm remembering because you said that you bought the thing for the baby to take a picture. Don't forget your own little outfit that you want to be in, because I doubt you want to be in that open back gown, you know, in the picture.
How do you guys feel about hospital germs? Like I've read some things and people are like, we took old items that they would throw away afterwards.
Yeah, burn it.
Okay. All right. So, because I was like, I have a robe, but it's like it was a wedding gift. So I was like, I don't want to take that to the hospital.
You also don't want something that you wouldn't want ruined, right? Because you might bleed all over it.
Oh,
As well. So, but it's nice to have. I know when my first two births, I did it. I just lived in that open back gown, felt the breeze and everything. The last one, I had like the nightgown, and it just felt more comfortable. And I was in the hospital longer than expected, so it felt good to have something that was familiar and reminded me of home, and just like a little bit more comfy, you know.
okay.
Yes. Yeah, I think the first night, you know, you're so probably going to be exhausted. So give yourself a bit of a break and, you know, let the nurses especially take care of you and the baby. And then I think second and third day, as you're starting to recover and, you know, the closer to, you could say probably even discharge, you can put on your home gown like Latricia was describing, and you know, maybe take some pictures and take a little makeup, apply a little makeup for yourself.
Yeah.
That's what I was mentioning when Latricia told me about this idea. I was like, I think the one of the main things that really stuck out for me was my little makeup kit and a hair tie.
Yo, I have that in my bag, the hair tie.
And I was like, because I was like, why is my hair like all over my face? Like, so those two things really helped. I was like, man, I'm so happy this is in my bag.
A hair tie, your hairbrush, and
Yes.
also, I don't know if you guys do this, but you know, I'm black. So your bonnet or a scarf or just anything to protect your tresses while you rest or, you know, recover.
I'm definitely gonna walk with my bonnet. I have my hairbrush in here and I have the hair ties. So I have old slippers that I can throw away right afterwards. I gotta put lotion in here. I know the hospital lotion is trash. Like
some of the disposable items that the hospital does have, like still definitely like vet it out and see what you can ask them extra, because remember, like you're like, I don't know where, I feel like the hospital, it's not just about like, you know, yes, you're there, of course, for the baby and the baby delivery, but you're really like soon after you're staying in the room, it really feels like a little bit of a hotel room. So, and think of it like that and the perks associated with it. So when you go to a hotel, you're like, oh, there's this nice robe. I want to use a robe. There's a nice like toiletry. I'm going to take some toiletry with me. So all of these little perks that come with staying at a hotel, you know, it's same applies to the hotel bills that are there.
Just rack them up. Don't
know.
feel any shame, because also the hospital, they give you a lot of things, you know,
Yeah.
whatever they have to give. So I will also bring like a little empty bag so that you could put all the free stuff. Like I know we had diapers. They gave us little formula if you're supplementing or whatever. They gave us like the little shirts. They gave us like different things, a lot of like postpartum stuff. So you want to throw that in that empty bag.
I told
Yeah.
Christian to walk with the diaper bag that we didn't pack yet, and then we'll just pack it there with whatever they give us.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know what's so my hospital, it was actually really nice. They even had as like a parting gift, they made a little gift bag for us.
Oh,
so and in the gift bag, they even had like baby diaper cream, like Destin. They had like little shampoo things, and then they had like a small teddy bear that said, I was, I think it was like born in JC or something like that. And then it was really cute. So it was kind of a little bit of like a little bit of a memory bag for the baby, plus actual like useful items as well.
Mm-hmm. Davina, do not be ashamed. Like Muniba has this great gift, don't be ashamed if the hospital doesn't give you a gift that you have to ask for everything.
Yeah, no, seriously. I still went ahead and I was like, oh, can you please give me, the baby finished all of the diapers. Can you just give me an extra bag, please? And then the night shift nurse came and then I asked her too.
I need to do that.
If somebody else is walking by, you ask, excuse me, can I have some more formula?
Oh, that's actually...
Oh, I forgot.
You cannot be, because the hospital bill is going to be insane. You're going to be, have a brand new baby, you're still recovering. So there's no shame in your game. With my other two, I had them pre-COVID, and the hospital, we had to bring like a suitcase because they were like, take everything, just don't take the sheet. Literally, they had a sign, please help yourself to everything in this cart except for the sheets. So we took them. But my latest birth in November, I had to ask for everything. It was like 2 diapers left, and that was it. And I had to ask, I was like, excuse me, could I have some formula? Because I knew from my previous, experience in another hospital that they have all of these things and they give it to new mothers.
Okay.
That's normal, like practice, and that's to send home the mothers with stuff there. So I don't want, anyone who's watching this, if you end up in a hospital that either they don't have staff who don't really know that protocol, or it seems like the hospital is just too busy or low on supply, like ask. You never know unless you ask.
Okay. That sounds good, because I was going to say when Miles was born, it was definitely one of those hospitals that they weren't trying to give us anything. I had to ask.
Yeah, it can swing either way, but you're absolutely right, Letitia. There's some hospitals post-COVID world and supply chain, whatever other issues, that they're not behaving the same way. And some moms that have gone there, they may have had one experience. The next week, they may be out of those items because the first mom took it. So make sure you ask and don't be shy about it.
Yeah. Because the worst that could happen is that they say no. If things are really bad at the hospital and they have to ration out whatever it is, they'll let you know, but you won't know unless you ask.
Right.
Yeah.
What else you got in your
bag? Sadly, I don't really think I have much else. I have I have a nursing bra. Yeah. I was gonna walk with my own nursing bra. I'm not gonna show you guys on camera, but that I thought was like a big thing. I was wondering if I should walk with right now. I plan on exclusively like just trying to pump and just like try using all these words here because I don't want to get my hopes up too high. But I was like wondering if I should walk with a pump just so that I can get some help with possibly learning how to use it a little bit better, or like finding the right flange is, I'm hoping I'm saying that right, flange size, and like maybe the hospital provides some of those things. I know that's a far reach because you guys are saying you have to ask for a diaper.
So, like a lot of
No, you know what? I'm so glad you asked that question because I feel like a lot of new moms don't realize that right at the hospital they have lactation support, and some they generally do ask you, you know, what's your feeding plan, but you should definitely ask them or tell them that I'm interested, and they'll come and provide you with, you know, all of they'll give you like a little kit for all of like breast pump if you're interested in that. And somebody actually once told me, like right after, they said if you feel like you need to even rent the hospital pump, make sure you take all of the little kit items that they take you home. Don't leave them at the hospital because you don't know if it will, you'll have a need for it. They'll give you like a manual pump, the automatic pump that actually goes with the equipment. And you can even rent the hospital grade pump from them, or you can, you know, if you choose not to use it later, that's fine. But you definitely want to make sure you take even those pieces home with you, as well as all of the little advice cards that the lactation consultant provides you while you're at the hospital.
Mhm. Yeah, you'll definitely have support in that department. You'll be fine.
Okay, okay. All right.
Yeah, agree.
But don't
But
bring
I think
don't bring it because the hospital has it. So if you don't want to like bring extra if you don't need to.
Okay.
Hospital would definitely they'll bring it right away if you want to. And that reminds me, make sure that you bring your birthing plan if you have one.
I was gonna ask about that too, because I didn't make one. My husband did.
He's on the ball.
Yeah, he's very organized man. So I was just like, oh, we add this in there? And then I was like, did you guys do a birthing plan? No.
Nope. I did it.
I thought I had something in my mind, but it did not go as planned. So I think even as you're packing your bag, you know, take a few of the items that are dear to you. But I feel like even with the hospital bag, it's similar to your birth plan. You never know what's gonna happen. You may be thinking, I need these items, and it's not gonna work out, or they may. Who knows? But
Right.
I think the best advice in general is just take the hour as it comes and take the day as it comes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have a question for Latricia, actually. Sorry. Um, did you have to like pack a bag separate for your sons, the first two?
Like a diaper bag for them?
No, like like I have Miles and then I'm gonna give birth to another kid. So I'm just like, do I have to have something prepared for him depending on like what time of day this happens?
Yeah.
Send them off somewhere.
Yeah, you need to, yeah. You
Okay.
need to have that plan set up. Like I would even have that plan set up like a month before you give birth.
All right.
Just like, contact whoever it will be, because you just never know. You could go anytime now. You could go 5 minutes from now, or you could go next week or after your due date. So it's just
Okay.
like, I went to a doctor's appointment and then all of a sudden I was admitted to the hospital and I didn't have my bag with me, but my bag was half packed at home.
Oh man, I'm half packed too.
At least you could call your husband and say, Christian, get that bag over there and just put that in it and then run. Yeah.
I hope he could find the items.
Tell him to watch this video.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know if you remember your first Davina, but even as the time comes, I feel like you'll have plenty of time to grab that bag. I'm surprised, Latricia, that wasn't the case.
I know. It was me too. I didn't want that to be the case.
Yeah, that is kind of scary. I feel like that's how it's gonna go for me, but then I never know.
You never know. My friend,
yeah,
a month before her due date, I gave birth a week before my due date. You just never know. And then my other friend, she went past her due date.
Yeah.
So, but at least you're ahead of the game. At least you have like things already in there, you know, so that you don't have to stress too much.
I was wondering if I should walk with makeup, but Muniba's definitely mentioned a little bit of makeup, so I'm gonna put that in there.
Makeup, and then make sure you have chapstick too.
Oh yeah, I'm a Vaseline fiend.
Oh.
Yes. And a tweezer if you need a tweezer for whatever reason.
I'm trying to stay well groomed, like leading up. It's harder as I get bigger. Like I'm still trying to shave my legs too, like just in case.
Overachiever over there.
I'm trying. I'm trying to put in some effort, but like I said, that really does take a lot out of me.
The energy, absolutely.
These doctors have seen a lot worse. Okay,
I can't see. I can't see nothing down there, so I don't know.
Now. What else you have in there?
Besides the soap, the bar of soap, and the hair comb, I have travel chargers, and I was gonna put in, and I don't know if you guys, I've seen people really recommend walking with like an extension cord, so I have all these products here to charge. Oh, and I was gonna put my Bluetooth. I didn't put it in there, but it's right next to the bag, my Bluetooth speaker, because if I have time, then I can apparently listen to a playlist. I don't know.
Do it. Yes, do it. You could even play your playlist while you're giving birth, while you're in labor.
Maybe that would help, because I could only imagine how angry I'd be while giving birth.
Yeah, we were just playing. That's what we did. Like, as soon as I was admitted to the hospital, I was so like all over the place that I had to play something that was soothing and calming. And even during the birthing process itself, like I asked the nurses and the doctor if it was okay. And they're like, yeah, this is your experience. Play whatever you want to play. And it helped a lot.
That's good. That's very encouraging. I'm walking with my big...
Would you say headphones or the Bluetooth, or they were okay with either or?
I had that joy on speaker on high. At one point though, one of the nurses was like, can we turn this down a little?
I'm like, no, absolutely not. This is my experience, you remember?
It's definitely, but Muniba brings up
it's part of my birth plan.
Do you still have more stuff in there, Davina?
No, I just have my really long checklist, unless you guys want me to go through that. Oh, you know what I have in here?
What?
I'm a little bit of a health freak, so I have pre-packed vitamins for 2 days, because that's like normally how long they keep you in the hospital. So I take like prenatals and I take D3, and I'm obviously a little into the vitamin supplement game. So I have all of that packed, because you never know. And I want to be on top of my game. I don't want to be tired with this baby. Mm-hmm. Oh, and I take probiotics, because
did you mention really the stool softener too, or?
Yeah, the stool softener is in there, because to go that first time is really hard also.
Yes. Yeah. So the hospital should give you, I know they gave me a multivitamin, a prenatal vitamin. They gave me stool softener, and I do take vitamin D, but I don't think I took it then. But I'm pretty sure, like, if there's medication that you have to take that you didn't bring, that they could provide, provide for you. But you will definitely get a multivitamin and a stool softener.
Oh, okay. Well, I already packed it, and I'm picky. I guess I'm picky about my prenatal, because the one that I have has omega-3 in it, and I'm like, yes, I'm here for the fish oil. I'm here for the fatty acids that go. I need to promote all of this brain health too. So, yeah, I take this very seriously.
If it makes you feel better, because you know exactly what brand you're taking, do it.
Yeah.
This is all about you. You could pack as much as you want or as little as you want.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm trying to walk with the little things that I know that I would feel so weird without I don't have to walk with underwear, you guys said, right?
No, they're gonna give you the mesh underwear that you could disposable
And
ones.
those are pretty good.
Yeah.
What about snacks? Everybody says
Bring snacks. Yes.
What is this thing? I never I don't know.
Davina, bring the snacks. Bring all of the snacks.
I can't wrap my head around what healthy snacks are. Like when you guys say snacks, I'm thinking like Rice Krispie treats, chips. Like
bring them too. Give yourself some grace.
I need healthy solutions, you guys. Sustainable things that will help me.
Well, go for granola bars with less sugar. You could bring nuts, right? Okay. Salt-free nuts.
Yeah.
What else? You could bring dry fruit if you want something sweet, some dried fruit. When I was admitted, I was starving because I think I was admitted after the kitchen was closed. So they asked for me to get food and it took forever. To this day, I'm still waiting for the food I asked for. So it's definitely good to bring your own because you never know.
I know this is not part of your hospital bag, but maybe you can think about like the first meal that you'd want after and keep a nice note of it and be like, all right, at this hour, Christian, can you please go get me something?
Some hospitals give you like a celebratory meal, like a special meal. But I don't know. Things are changing now. The budget is getting tight for hospitals. So you bring some crackers and cheese.
I was gonna say I didn't get anything the first time around, nothing special. And somebody had to bring me food and it was pizza and I was starving.
The funny thing is, so apparently we had a birthday meal. I don't remember this at all because every meal that came probably that first day, I was so nervous because even though they told me you can go ahead and eat now, I was just so nervous to go to the bathroom. I kept hearing mom say that it's painful. You feel like your intestines are coming out, or I don't know what. Like people were giving me these horror words. I was like,
it's not like that for everyone. Muniba's a little bit.
They were like, your insides are coming out. I'm like, what?
I mean, like, I know that the baby leaves and makes more space. So I'm just like, I'm looking forward to this, but not the way that you're saying.
I feel like you should be liberated. Like, it is what it is.
I'm going to be liberated.
Thing is going to do, this temple has just done something miraculous, something beautiful. Like it brought another living being here. So now, whatever it got to do, let it do it. Whatever it got to do, you'll be fine.
I guess.
Yeah. And you know what, just to make it worse or not, even if you don't feel comfortable, it's still gonna do what it's gonna do.
Yes,
that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yes. Listen, your body
might as well embrace it.
Pregnant too, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
I hope I don't.
No, enjoy it. I know I'm looking so much forward to being an aunt. It's a different experience, having your own, but being able to spoil another child that's not your own. It's amazing. Thank you for making me an aunt to be soon.
Yes.
Basically, let me translate for Muniba. I'm gonna spoil the heck out of your child, throw her back at you, and run away and let you deal with whatever happens.
All right, I'm gonna call you guys sparingly. You can't spoil babies though. You don't spoil them when they're big.
No, you give them all the love, all the cuddles, all the everything. So what are all the things that we went through? Let's see if we could do a little recap. And I love this because you don't have to go crazy buying the Frida Mom or whatever, their kits. Like you can just put it together yourself and save yourself the money.
Yeah. They're totally monetizing off of that, but to each their own.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, if it's more convenient to just, just get it and not worry, then like you said, to each their own. But
For me to synapse everything, it sounds like the hospital will kind of cover most of the baby things. Ask and you shall receive.
yes.
Take care of yourself. Pack your bag with all the comfy things that you need, and snacks was major on the list.
And chapstick.
And chapstick.
Or makeup.
Yes. And lotion. Damn.
Have snacks, chapstick, makeup, any beauty products that you may use. What else? Comfy clothes that you don't mind getting dirty or burning or throwing away afterwards. For slippers, the hospital will give you socks with a little grip on it, but if you want to have your own, something a little bit more comfortable, that's fine. Don't forget your bonnet. If you're crazy and need a silk pillowcase, not crazy, but if you're into it and you have a silk pillowcase to protect your hair, bring that as well. Bring your own. What else did we say?
That was Bluetooth speaker.
Yes, Bluetooth speaker, headphones, just in case they're not trying to feel the vibe. Make your own playlist. Make your playlist, bring your own entertainment. If it's not music and you want to read a book or a magazine, crossword puzzles, whatever it is, bring an extra empty bag so that you could get all the freebies. You have space to put it in. Right? I think that's a hair tie.
Oh yeah, the hair tie too. That's pretty important.
The hospital also has a really terrible deodorant. So please pack your own.
That's true.
I'm gonna put the deodorant on that list too.
And if like we said, deodorant, their toothbrush, I hate the hospital toothbrush. I hate it. It feels like brushing my teeth with what are those things called? Barbed wire? I hate it. A toothbrush and a cover, because you don't want your toothbrush just hanging out.
I feel like I put a toothbrush in this bag and now I'm not finding it. So now I have to double check when we get off this call.
Yeah. And remember what I was saying, you're going into a hotel. So things that you may want to pack in a hotel, maybe some of the same things you would like to pack to go to the hospital.
I'm glad you guys reminded me about the toothbrush thing because it's not in here.
Bring a little sweater if you want to feel comfortable. I know for me, like even I was still cold even with the blankets and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, did you guys provide any like gifts for the nurses afterwards?
You're making me feel like a terrible person.
Sorry.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh,
I was not in the state to even think about that.
All right, my dad used to be a nurse, so he said that they really like sweets. And when I first gave birth to Miles, he went and I didn't know, like you said, you just gave birth, like your mind is not on feeding people at all. So he went and he took care of that and he got them like brownies and stuff like that. So I was gonna get like a box of like coffee or something because that is affordable, and then I was gonna get them pens because I think like in everybody's profession, especially like someone who has to go to work, a pen is something that's always quite like somebody always steals that. But that's all I was thinking about so far.
I think that's a beautiful idea.
Tricia, I think she's more prepared than we thought.
That was not even on my mind. Don't get me wrong. I was totally appreciative and I let them know, I definitely let them know. And then even on the survey, you can also reflect it on that they did an excellent job. And
I wouldn't do the survey.
I'm like,
I just had the baby.
And I also think that it's fine if you don't have a gift. Sometimes a word of appreciation goes a long way.
Right. Like you said, the survey thing is actually quite useful, like for their job and then like for years to come, So I think that's great. If you could do that, I don't really have the brain power to do surveys.
there's like a particular
For the survey, I had a general survey that they sent for the hospital. That I actually did end up doing, but I don't know. I think the surveys, it doesn't take that long, so if I would encourage you to do that too, if you can.
You guys should
It shouldn't take that long. It's a couple of minutes, and I don't know. They give you all of the paperwork with the envelope and everything. So.
And what you could also do is if like, you know yourself, so the paperwork comes and you're not gonna do it. You could also like if there's like a particular staff member that really like blew you away and really touched your heart, you could ask for their supervisor and then you could let them know. Or you could send an email whenever, it could be a year from now.
Right.
A Google review or something, like all of that matters.
There's a lot to think about. I'm glad that you did this.
Well, thank you for sharing and helping us, help you pack your diaper bag for the hospital.
Thank you guys for reminding me to walk with my toothbrush.
And the long list of
how is that always the last thing we tend to remember?
Davina, Muniba, thank you so much for helping us share with the world what to pack in your hospital bag before giving birth. Thank you so much for the little gems, ladies.
Welcome.
Yes. And for those of you who are watching, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like leave in the comments if we missed something, we forgot to add something to the list. Please drop it in the comments. We would love to read about it. And I'm sure someone else could find it useful. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and visit our website, tribe2village.com, and join us again for another episode. And let's continue to just grow and thrive and elevate together. Until next time.